my friends, welcome back. I am just gonna hop right into it. So we are now entering the 4th week post show. So this weekend it'll be a month post show. I did my check-ins this morning and I weighed in at 145.0 on the dot. So on the dot we are 10 pounds above what I weighed on show day morning. But what's funny is that like immediately the next time I weighed myself post show, which was like 2 or 3 days after my show, after I had eaten quite a lot, I weighed like 146 or 147 or something. So I've been around like in between 144 and 146 for like the past 3 weeks ish. So it's been like it was like a very rapid gain, probably just like a lot of water retention that just like slowly morphed into a quote-unquote normal stable weight. So this is kind of where I've been cruising now for the past 3 weeks, around 145. In response to my check-ins, my coach was like, I wanna compliment you on having the best reverse so far, like the best reverse I've ever had. And I agree, it's been the best reverse I've ever had so far. I've been pretty bad during my previous like post-show rebounds. I've just like really rapidly gained weight and just like thrown all all of that hard work just out the window or whatever. I would say with each post-show phase I've gotten better and better. My worst one was definitely after my pro card win, and then in 2022 after my pro debut I did okay-ish, I would say. But this one so far has definitely been, knock on wood, been going pretty well. So I'm quite proud of myself. I am trying not to, look at myself too hard in the mirror or look at, my check-in photos too hard, just because right now I'm not focused on a look. I'm focused on getting my health back, getting my period back, just optimizing all of my health markers. So that's kind of what this vlog will be about, just like all of the health stuff. So I guess what health means to me is both mental and physical, obviously. So fueling my body with the right foods, but also like the mental aspect of not restricting or being like you can't eat that because that's bad. And I feel like following the 80-20 like mindset has been really beneficial for me this past month. So like I have not been perfect and like followed my macros every day during this month. I would say that I've followed them maybe between 85 to 90%. And then the other percent has just been like going on a date night with my husband, or like eating with friends, or whenever my work has something that's fun to eat, like just the other remaining 10-20% can be like life stuff, like living life stuff. So that's the nutrition aspect of it. And then obviously with health, I also highly value my mental health and like making sure that I'm keeping low stress and just optimizing my mood and making sure that I'm, taking a moment, feeling gratitude, and just like being mindful in certain moments. For example, a really good example that I've come across these past 3-4 weeks is running without music. That's a really nice like meditative state for me. I find that if I run with music, I don't really look at my surroundings, or my mind travels and I think about something completely different than what I'm currently doing, which is running and enjoying the view. But if I'm not listening to anything, I feel like I'm appreciating everything around me a little bit on a different level, if that makes sense. So that's that. Welcome to the video. Happy you're here. Let's get into it. Wednesday. So it's 6 a.m. right now and it's 56 degrees. So I woke up like an hour before my alarm. Maybe really 2 hours because my alarm was for 6:45. I woke up at 5, couldn't fall back asleep. Here we are. That's okay because I'm gonna go for a run. I do train legs today, so if I do want to go for a run, I should separate them as much as I can. So it kind of works out pretty nicely. I'll do my run now and then go to work, do all the work, and then I'll go train legs tonight. I'm gonna try out my new running socks from Features. I haven't tried them out yet, but I got them from Amazon and supposedly they will help with general foot health and also like no blisters and stuff like that. So I'm excited to try those. Just got back from my run. I'm gonna have this as like a post-run thing. It actually has 10 grams of protein in it, so I feel like that'll hold me over and prevent my muscles from screaming at me until I have breakfast. I'm just getting ready for work now. I did 2 miles on the dot, 20 minutes on the dot. So for a newbie runner, I feel like that was a pretty okay run. I should start running like a longer duration here soon because I do have my 10K coming up in a month-ish. That's just for fun, and hopefully I'll make it through. But it's Wednesday. I'm getting ready to head out to work. After work, I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's, do some grocery shopping. From the nutrition side of things, I'm trying to stay with like more whole foods and like fruits, veggies, you know, meats, grains, all of that, like as minimally processed as possible. Obviously that's not like, I still have my creamy, I still have a cereal that I really like that I'll show you because I need more of that from Trader Joe's and like stuff like that. But in general, I try to like eat clean, healthy, whole foods, a lot of fruits, a lot of big salads and things like that, just to kind of keep my momentum in terms of like the healthy vibes aspect. But obviously, you know, going out and stuff like that, like this weekend I'm gonna go to dinner with my friends. Like I'm not gonna think about, you know, eating clean then because I want to feed that 20% aspect that I was talking about. So like 80% is pretty clean, healthy, whole foods, and then the other 20 can be whatever my little heart desires. Did I tell you guys I got a macro increase from my coach? So now we're actually rocking pretty nice macros on my high days, which is today. High days are leg days and I do 3 leg days per week. So on my high days, I have 260 carbs, 55 fat, and 180 protein. And then low days, 220 carbs. So that's not bad. And then obviously during those times that I mentioned that I go out, I don't track those meals. So I feel like I've hit a pretty nice like balance right now of like having fun with my meals when I'm tracking and they're healthy, because I have like a lot of macros to use, but also like letting myself enjoy going out with friends and going on date nights with my husband and things like that. Yeah, I feel like I'm approaching that like balanced lifestyle that I've craved for some time, and that's super duper exciting. on my lips, I'm gonna put, I got this as like a sample sort of thing from Ulta the other week, and it's a Fenty Beauty gloss bomb, and I really like it. I don't usually put a lot of like effort on my lips for my everyday look, but a little something is nice. And if it rubs off, that's not like the end of the world. All right, I did wash my hair, and I am not going to blow dry it because I don't have time or energy to do so. So I'm just gonna let it air dry throughout the course of the day. Beautiful. I'll probably put it up in some sort of like clip or something when I go to work so that it doesn't look obviously wet, just like a little wet. Like a slicked back look, if you will. First things first, some lettuce. I got this ground beef, the 9641 that I always get, that I'm gonna make right now actually. And then this I think is new. It's a cold brew but vanilla and cardamom flavored. How good does that sound? And it's not like sweetened or anything, it's just like sweetened with natural flavors. So like it's 3 carbs per serving. So super excited to try this cold brew. I've been super into kefir the past few weeks, so I usually get either the fat-free one or I get this low-fat one from Trader Joe's, just a plain unsweetened one, and a cucumber, mushrooms, a pepper. This is the berry granola that I like. Got some blueberries and tomatoes. This is turkey breast that I really like. The macros are really nice. It's just 0.5 fat and 10 protein per 2 slices. So I like having this every now and then. Okay, I just had a sip of this and oh my god, it is so good. Even if you drink it black, you drink it with milk, whatever, you need this. It is delicious. I am putting together my pre-workout meal. So here's just a salad with pepper, cucumber, apple, tomato, lettuce, and tuna. And I'm going to sprinkle some sunflower seeds on there and also some flax seeds. I've been super into seeds lately, like sprinkling it in oatmeal, salads, things like that, just for some micronutrients and for digestion. A really great addition, plus I love the crunch. And speaking of that, my dessert will be a beautiful little chia pudding. So I made this. This is just with unsweetened almond milk and stevia and the seeds. And then I made this is a casein pudding. So as you can see, very puddingy. So it's just like protein powder and water. So I'm gonna put this on top and also some raspberries and that berry granola that I showed you guys for a lovely little dessert. So here it is, looking beautiful. We have my chia pudding with casein and raspberries and granola, and my tuna salad. I am getting ready to go train. don't think I mentioned it here yet, but I did get judges' feedback, and I'll put the screenshot here. But essentially, TLDR is like, I have a good look, but I need to grow glutes and hamstrings to come in a little bit sharper. So, kind of what we, oh God. Anyway, kind of what we figured, me, my coach, and my trainer, was gonna be the feedback. So that is great. We are executing already. So like I mentioned, I have my new programming: legs 3 days a week, upper body 2 days a week. Today is leg day. But I don't think I've showed you, I got a new little backpack. So this is my upper body session gym bag, because it's tiny and I don't need a lot of stuff when I go to the gym. By now, I think I've posted the review of this and like kind of what fits inside and like how I pack it or how you could pack it. So I'll link that somewhere. But today is leg day. By the way, I became one of those people who now owns a pair of these UGG boots. And this is Pup Cup that I spilled on my boots. That is great. But anyway, I've become one of those people who has these UGG platform slides, and I honestly really like them. So I'm sorry, but that's me now. While I was on the UGG website shopping, where I've never shopped before actually, I got a pair of Chelsea boots that look like this. They have like a little UGG logo up top, and it's like a stretchy up here, and then they're like a little bit of a platform. They are so beautiful, and they're just like really sturdy underneath too. So I think for the winter, these are gonna keep me sturdy on the ground. And I really like the little like stretchy top because I have pretty girthy calves, and I guess my ankles are also semi-girthy, I don't know. So this like really helps with like blood flow and whatever. So I really like them. I'm done at the gym. Really nice and sweaty. There's now 2 girls at this gym who are more jacked than me that I really want to be friends with. So if you have any tips on how I can befriend them in a non-creepy way, let me know. Good morning, guys. Oh, I look so tired. I did a like bun today, but I have no idea what it looks like. So I guess when I edit this vlog, I'll find out what it looks like. It is Thursday today, so Thursdays I take completely off and try my best to take completely off. So no training, no running, just like steps, you know, normal steps when I walk Hopper, who's now drinking, so if you can hear that, I apologize. So I just got ready for work, and I'm gonna walk Hopper, and then I'm gonna get dressed for work, and then head out to the office. And then tonight will just be a very chill, restorative, but also productive evening. I have some computer stuff that I'm gonna do, and then I started stretching with this app called Bend. So it's that one right there, and they have like little like easy to follow stretching routines. So I've started a streak there, so I'm gonna keep that going, do some mobility and stretching, because one of my goals for, I guess, this off season, but also life season in general, is to get more flexible and mobile and bendy and be able to do splits again, because I was able to do that before. Definitely cannot do that now, because I've been neglecting stretching like basically this entire prep. I've stretched like every now and then, but very sporadically and like on and off week over week. So I want to make that a habit again. But let me show you guys what I do for digestion. So here's my morning drink lineup. I'm sure you guys have seen a variety or a variation of this many times before on other people's stuff, and maybe you do it yourself, but this is what I do. So I do roughly 1 or 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, warm water, and half a lemon, or the juice of half a lemon. Cheers. Can you see the tears in my eyes? I'm gonna go for a walk, hence the treats being out. Jump. Good job. Put those in my back pocket. By the way, these jeans, can you see them? I got these jeans from TJ Maxx. They're the Joy brand. Oh. They fit so well. And they have like these little stripe patterns. And they're like straight-legged, but whatever. They have like these little stripe patterns that I really like, and they're so comfortable. Fit like a charm. One more thing that I also do every morning. I showed this in my last vlog, but this is sea moss gel, and I primarily take it for the thyroid support, but it has like so many benefits. I listed them, aka read them out loud in my last vlog, but they have so many benefits like antioxidants and weight loss support. Not that that is applicable anymore, but that kind of ties into the thyroid support, and like digestive aid and healthy blood glucose. And so digestion, thyroid support, and healthy blood glucose, those are 3 things that I really am trying to optimize. So I've been taking this for like maybe 1 or 2 weeks. I just take a teaspoon of it every morning, and it doesn't taste great, but it doesn't taste like much either. So just down the hatch, and yeah, I feel like it's been really helping. My digestion is like really good right now. I know, not everything is about you. Now is the perfect foliage time in Central Park. It is so beautiful.
You have until Thursday, October.
So I had no idea that this was a thing until I started running and injured my foot, and I was like Googling like how I can kind of prevent that from happening again, you know what I mean? Because if you have an injured foot, like it's quite hard to just like live life. Oh look, who is emerging from the depths of the coffee table. Anyway, so I Googled what to do, and like obviously rest, compression, ice, and elevation for the immediate like pain that I was experiencing, and that plus ibuprofen really helped me. So like my feet feel pretty great right now. But when I was Googling that, a lot of like runners also wear something called recovery shoes, and I had never heard of that, but apparently like after you run or whenever you're at home around your house, you wear the recovery shoes, and like it helps you recover. So me and my husband went on a quest to find recovery shoes last weekend, and I got a pair that I really like. They're from Hoka, and I will show you. This is what they look like. Yes, this is what they look like. So they're just like slides that are squishy, like it's a little bit squishy, and they're like a little elevated, and they're especially for my high arches, because I have very high arches on my feet. The Hoka's were recommended, and like a lot of people with higher arches really like them, and they have like a little bit of an arch support right here, and they just fit like a glove. So I just wear these indoors whenever I'm inside. You know, have no complaints in terms of foot recovery. But is it because of the shoes, or is it just because I recovered from my previous quote-unquote injury or overuse? I don't know, but regardless, recovery shoes is a thing if you're interested in finding out more. But I got the Hoka's, my husband got the Ufus or something like that. Mine were $60, which is pretty affordable. You can find them at like any sporting goods store, or I went to Hoka directly. Yeah, just a little recovery optimization tip for you. Since we last talked, I don't know if I told you guys what I thought of this one, or if I was reading it in my last vlog, but I finished it. I liked it fine. It was again one of those books where I did not love the main character, and if I don't love the main character, it's hard for me to completely love the book. But it was pretty exciting. Not like the first half was not super exciting, or maybe like the first third, 1/3. But the last half was super exciting, and it was like I was looking forward to reading it each night. But I think I gave it like a 3.5 stars or something like that. Then I went into Lucy Score's Fall into Temptation, and this was such a feel-good book. Like if you want a chill, nice, romantic, a little spicy, feel-good book, you should read this. I would give it 4 out of 5 stars. It was fun to read, but it wasn't like I wasn't obsessed with reading it, so that's why it got 4 and not 5. But what I am obsessed with is my current book that I'm reading right now. I started this book last night, and I'm already quite far. I took it with me to on my commute to work this morning, and I read it also on my commute back from work, and I can't wait to read more tonight. I really am like super into this book. So exciting stuff. I am gonna go to the library tonight at some point because I have a few more books that I'm gonna pick up, and I have quite the book lineup still. If you remember in my last vlog, if you watched that, I had like a whole library haul. I still have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of those books I still have that I need to read, and I'm gonna pick up like 2 or 3 or maybe 4 more books today from the library. But I plow through them pretty quickly, and my library is like super close to my house, so I can just like pop in and return them as I go. But I love having like a fuck ton of books to choose from to read. It's really exciting. Plus I got a thrift books order in the other day. This is my little bookcase, by the way. I obviously need a bigger bookcase, but so these are the library books that I still have left. And then these 4 with the tags are what I bought from Thrift Books. They were each like $3 or $4 or $5. Let's unload. I went to the grocery store and to the library. So I got some lettuce. I did not get my corn cakes. I had to get these like normal brown rice cakes. Waffles, please. Because they don't have the corn cakes at the grocery store I went to, so that's a little sad, but it's okay. I will survive. And then I got some tomatoes, and I got chicken, and I got a persimmon. I love putting these in salads, but I don't find them super duper often. And sometimes it's like a hit or miss because they have to be like the perfect softness for them to be yummy. And you have to scrub them super thoroughly because they do have like a bit of a weird surface sometimes. I don't know if it's like the farmer's fault or whatever, but these, like when they are successful, they are like the best thing ever to have in salads. So I'm really excited about tonight's salad. Waffles, you're killing my vibe. So I'm gonna make a nice chicken salad, very large, nice chicken salad. I'll probably also put the very last apple from the apple orchard in Vermont that we have left. I'll put that in the salad as well. And then I went to the library and I got 3 books. I got this one. This is A Great Marriage. And then I got Nothing Like the Movies. Looks like a fun, easy read. And obviously Revenge Wears Prada. I read The Devil Wears Prada and it's a fun read, and obviously I loved the movie, so I'm excited to dip back into this world. Although, now that I'm saying it, I feel like I've already read it. No, I have not read it. So I'm excited to read it. So those 3 are my new additions to my growing pile of library books. One thing I really, almost dropped the book here. Oh my god. Okay. One thing I really have to be better about is work hard, recover harder. Like, I train a lot right now. Like, I train really heavy at the gym. And then I also run, which is hard on the body. I only have 2 rest days, and really just 1 rest day, because the other rest day I usually do running. So I really have to like make sure that I recover enough and well, because I'm pretty bad at just like sitting down, not training all day. But it's so important, and I know it's so important. So I just have to like get in the habit of like, okay, every Thursday we're not training, we're not running, we're just walking the dog and getting like normal day in the life steps, but we're not doing any like strenuous activity at least once a week. That rest day could like shift to another day, but like at least 1 full rest day per week. That paired with like obviously eating enough and my mobility challenge that I set for myself to like do some sort of mobility every day, and like taking Epsom salt baths and drinking enough water, and also like this health quest that I'm on, just like optimizing all the aspects of my life and well-being. That should lead to like optimized recovery, I hope. Morning guys, it is 5:48. As you can see, I got up 1 hour earlier today so that I could finish this book. I love it when I'm like so obsessed with a book that I can't like stop thinking about it. So I finished a large quantity of it yesterday. I have this much left, so I'm just gonna take a early morning and finish this. Okay, I finished it. 5 out of 5. I freaking loved it. Good job. Good job. Good job. following me like little silly pants. Go play. We ran for 1 mile, and now it's his time to be off leash. He did such a good job running with me, kept my pace really steady, and then after he's done playing here, we're gonna run back. And then he's usually pretty tired after that. Here's a hearty post-run breakfast. I have egg whites with mushrooms and a little bit of salad with light sour cream and hot sauce. And here I have sauerkraut for gut health, and I also just had my gut drink that I showed you guys earlier this week. Here I have a chia pudding with just a little bit of granola and blueberries. And here is 4 corn cakes and 2 normal rice cakes with almond butter. So that is my breakfast. I'm headed to the gym now. I've stopped doing pre-workout because I feel like it messes with my digestion a little bit, and you don't want a messed up stomach when you're at the gym. So I am doing cold brew for my caffeine source before I lift. It's Friday. It's a heavy, full leg day. I'm not super excited right now, but I will be excited. Because usually the hardest part is just getting off your ass and getting there. And then usually when you get there, everything feels really nice and you get in the zone, you get pumped up, and you get shit done. Look at this kitty, he's moving.